Hello, my name is Kevin and I'm a special needs teacher. I design lesson plans to help children interact more socially, become more independent at home, manage their weight when needed, and develop fitness and swimming skills. Because I cover many areas in education, evaluation and observations are extremely important in how I guide each child. Because every single action I take and every decision I make as their teacher can become either a source of encouragement or a negative experience in their life. As much as I want to help them progress, my deeper goal is to ensure that their pain and struggles are reduced and that they are able to find joy in learning. So, whether you are a parent, a teacher, or anyone who wants to better understand a special needs individual, I hope this sharing helps you see them with more clarity and compassion. A special needs child or individual is no different from anyone else. What differs is the way they express themselves and the way they understand the world. Their fears, concerns, struggles, and joy are the same as ours, if not sometimes even greater. Imagine a 5-year-old child with the developmental understanding, speech, or communication abilities of a baby. And these challenges are not their fault. They are often influenced by environmental pollution, chemicals in food, or many other modern factors beyond their control. So when we understand this, our mindset shifts from judgment to empathy. And because of this, when I evaluate a child, I often ask myself 3 simple but important questions. Number 1, their medical history and underlying challenges. The first thing I seek to understand is the child's medical background. This includes any confirmed diagnosis, underlying conditions such as asthma or other illnesses, whether the child has undergone any surgeries, and if they are on any medication. Understanding this helps me remove bias from my teaching, because when certain behaviors appear, I do not assume the child is being cheeky, lazy, or they are intentionally seeking or testing the boundaries. Instead, I ask why the behavior is happening. So for example, a child with ADHD often struggles with sitting still. They cannot sit still. So maintaining attention and focusing on tasks such as reading or even short sentences like 2 to 3 word sentences. These are neurological challenges, not behavioral choices. So rather than labeling the child as being naughty, I focus on understanding how their brain works and how I can support them. In classroom setting, this may involve adapting the structure of a lesson plan, making it more simple, breaking down to steps. In the pool, it means finding ways to capture attention. Get a rubber duck, get a monkey, get some toys. Because without attention, learning cannot happen. So understanding their needs becomes the foundation of effective teaching. Number 2, fears and emotional safety. The second factor I evaluate is the child's fears. Fear is one of the biggest distractions to learning and is often mistaken for task avoidance or refusal. When a child feels unsafe or uncomfortable, their ability to learn shuts down. So identifying their fear helps make my observations more accurate and allows me to make better decisions. In swimming, for example, fear can present itself in many ways. Putting the head inside the water because they are afraid of that the water enter the nose or that they choke on the water. Or sometimes they are afraid of letting go of my hands, so they hold on to my hands very tightly for security. And some of them, they are afraid of letting their feet up because they want to keep their feet grounded. Because when their feet floats up, they are fearful that they may fall down. So different fears got different approach. There are different approach to all of these things. Maybe the child that is fearful of putting his head inside the water can start with a back float. I remember there's this one child, in the first session, he was struggling with moving his limbs. He's not kicking and he's not moving his hands, but he is showing a lot of fear. When I tried to put him down, he's not reacting, his limbs are not moving. So I started him off with back float. And after once a week or 4 months, now he became a back float master. And he could do his back float continuously for 30 minutes without any stop in between. So by understanding his fears, as students and teachers, we make meaningful progress together. Number 3, motivation and encouragement. The last factor I always evaluate is motivation. What attracts the child, what drives them, and what encourages them. Learning is far more effective in an environment that rewards effort rather than one that relies on fear or punishment. Children with special needs already carry many challenges in their daily life, and they do not need more pressure to grow. By identifying what motivates a child, whether it is a praise, oh, good job, good swimming, good putting your head inside the water, or maybe some preferred activities, just by putting in some ducks or adding some toys, or just play some games with them, or just some simple rewards, I can encourage them throughout the learning process. Motivation builds confidence, and confidence opens the door to progress. So with these three factors in mind, their needs, their fears, and their motivation, I then begin my observation process and I design lesson plans that are personalized, hopefully also respectful and effective for them. For my dear listeners, a special needs child faces the same struggle as we do. If you ever meet a special needs individual, if you are supporting one, or if that child is your own precious child, have hope. Their loving hands and loving hearts are already there, waiting to connect with yours. It may take some time, and sometimes we may wonder if they truly understand us or if they will ever connect with us. The truth is, they do. So have heart. Do not give up on these individuals. My student sometimes will come to me and says, "Hey teacher, what's up?" And he's only 5 years old. And the kind of joy that I feel to see them grow, to watch them improve day by day, makes a whole lot of difference. From not able to talk to me until the point that at the end of the lesson, he would say, "Hey teacher, I miss you." And these are sweet moments of life. The children, they dream just like we dream. They dream to grow, they dream to learn, and they dream to become the best version of themselves. And we share that same dream also. We want to see them change, we want to see them flourish, and we want to be by their side as they achieve their dreams. With every great dream begins with a passion. Every true dream is achieved through love and dedication. So if you have any questions regarding on how to support, or if you have any support or any ideas, please email me or comment down in the section below. I would like to support you in this journey to help the special needs children. Thank you for listening.